when you're choreographing, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's so different. You really have to have in mind who your audience is and who you're doing it for. And
Yeah.
I think in the beginning when you're starting out, it's for yourself. Pero like what maybe give some examples of the type of audiences that have changed for you in terms of like what you start thinking about when you're choreographing now.
Yeah, say for example, just comparing different competitions that I've been. Say for example, HHI versus Body Rock, for example. Both competitions are big, but both competitions have different set of criteria and judges. So in Body Rock, it's more free, it's more flexible. They judge you with a certain criteria, but they don't ask for a lot of styles.
Yeah.
They don't really ask for deep authenticity, as long as you have a winning performance, or like as long as you have dope choreography. That's what
Mm-hmm.
matters.
Mm-hmm.
In HHI, you have to consider a lot of factors because they have a very specific rubric
Yep.
that you have to follow, and
Yeah.
then that's where you work your creativity with. Say for example, in World of Dance, you don't you don't really have, they have criteria, yes, the usual, but what matters in World of Dance is really a $1 million performance every time. So
Right. Yeah.
you don't have to have super authenticity, or well, it helps, but you don't need to do a lot of styles. You don't need just to do like choreography. You have to have $1 million performance, and
Mm.
how are you gonna deliver that?
Mm-hmm.
So it really depends on the audience of the competition as well.
Yeah. Yeah, and not just like competitions, right? But I think it also extends into your, like, for example, I'm sure you've probably done work with clients now. For example, they hire you for, oh, we want to make a routine for our office party, our office Christmas party, right? And so
Yeah,
alam mo naman yung manonood dun is going to be like these bosses who probably don't see dance often,
yeah.
and you know what I mean,
That's
like.
why you have to. That's why you have to be specific with your client. Because it's better if some clients, usually, especially pag Christmas parties, they have the theme na agad. They want, um, based on experience, I had to learn it the hard way. So before, I just, syempre, nung bata pa ako, choreograph ganyan. But then, ending, they would probably make you change the whole thing. So it's better when you're dealing with clients to know exactly what they want
Yeah.
before you start with your sessions.
Yeah.
So, syempre yung iba, kunyari matatanda, gusto nila, okay, gusto namin yung mga 80s, 90s mashup. O di kaya, we've had clients sobrang weird talaga ng gusto. We had the dance where we were dealing with the big origami whatever. We had dances where we were wearing laser light suits and whatever. We've become stormtroopers with helmets in our heads. Really depends on the client. And UPeepz had the funniest gigs and
Yeah.
clients. Sobrang nakakatawa. Sobrang iba-iba talaga. And parang, yeah, hirap kumita ng pera. Kailangan natin. It's fun because it exposes you to a lot of different visions and creative people. So,
Yeah,
and clients.
I relate a lot because I remember this one time, because the client didn't really specify what they were looking for. I just remember one time we had one Worlds and we came back and they said we want to invite the crew over, perform your routine, right? And come in and we're like, okay, game, but like not realizing the setting until we were actually there for blocking. The setting wasn't like this stage in front of all these people. It was like a corporate event. They had banquet tables,
Yeah.
tapos the ages of the people probably 40 plus, more on business people, and nandun kami with our like HHI
Costumes.
costume, and I just remember doing the run through. I was just like, I don't know if I can go all out here, like ah tapos you know what I mean, parang there may mga moments na ganun na with their gigs
Yeah,
na.
it's really hard. We had same gigs, but then it was 7 a.m. in the morning. So
Oh
same
yeah.
setting that you said, but everyone was like sipping coffee and having newspapers, and then we're like, pa pa, all struck with that.
Yeah.
I think that's where your professionalism comes into play. Na
Yeah.
parang, even if the crowd seems not engaging or
Yeah.
whatever, super weird, but you still have to deliver a performance that they want.